right, we're back after all of that. Technical difficulties, but hey, it's fixed. We're good. We're here. So many things have occurred in my life, and I kind of forgot that Zoom got messed up, and now we're fixing it. Everything will be fine. Everyone will be in the right place eventually. There we go. Everything's fine. So, before we went on break, our immediate break, I was in the process of describing one of your competitors, which was the Falcones Peregrine. Yes, they were basically messing around with a sharp little shuriken-like paper planes. Your section is directly next to them. So your location, your table and everything's set up. It doesn't have like a banner like theirs. It just has a little placement card. So clearly they brought that fucking banner. But it's got a little placement card with the Breakfast Club on it. And it's got a little setup. And now that you are here and you are able to set up, you are now able to see the roster.
Mm-hmm.
So, the first bout of the evening are the Trash Pandas versus the Curios, which will be Ratchet and Shank versus Enigma.
Mm-hmm.
Then it will be the Hobby Boys, your current next-door neighbors, and the Showgirls, so Peregrine versus Striptease.
Mm-hmm.
Then the third bout is the Breakfast Club versus the current favorites, Graveyard Shift. So it will be Bangers and Nash versus Mosh Pit.
Mm-hmm.
Then the final bout for the first round is the Princes versus the Unstable Mime Gang. And the Princes were the Verentes family.
I guess the question was this single elimination?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. All right.
So you are given basically a breakdown of the rules of how these battles are going to work. And you're all told this at the same time. These are singular elimination rounds. They will be a set of 3 5-minute bouts. You lose when your robot either stops moving, is flipped on its back and cannot get up, or the timer runs out. The judges will be giving points to either team, depending on the use of their abilities, their skill in maneuvering, or the environment. If timer runs out, it will be points that decide. Otherwise, flip or destroy your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay.
Yeah. So once you're all set up, it's maybe only a couple minutes later when you hear across the big, speakers above the music, above everything else, Trash Panda and Curios to the sides, please. And you see two teams, like, they're running out, and they, some of them are carrying their, like, part of their bots, and Trash Panda is actually kind of carrying 2 separate bots, as they have the twin bots, and they're running around like medium weight bots. They're fucking huge. Curios are calmly walking. The best way to put this is Trash Pandas, they're kind of punky, hex girl looking mother truckers, and they got their 2 badass little spicy bots. And then the Curios are like the most just stuck up, full straight, stick up the ass looking rich boys walking around, and Enigma is just gently rolling next to them. Like, they are in no hurry. They could not care less.
Like, we definitely have to fuck with them.
Like, they're only walking, like, the only time they walk faster is when they're about halfway there, and suddenly the basically overhead goes, well, Curios, please get to their side. You have 5 minutes.
Taking too long. Move your ass.
At that point, they start to move a little bit faster. Clearly, there is a time schedule for all of this. And in this, you will start the first bout will be going on in the background between the Trash Pandas and Curios. You will see enter the field Ratchet and Shank, Enigma. The announcers already start up like, all right, everybody, we have Ratchet and Shank versus Enigma. We will see in this bout of our 2 mid teams who will win. And people are screaming and shouting and yelling, and you can hear in the background numbers of credits and new yen being shouted out, and you see like big electric board, just bets. People throwing their bets up there on a big electric betting board, with currently like moving, like as it goes, updating things, and you can see Bangers and Mash is like 1-20.
And I got that
Oh,
50K
Yeah,
bet.
50K
Fuck.
on a 1-20.
Whoa. I got 20K on a 1-20. I didn't know the numbers were out here like that. Can I place a bet?
Yes, you can place a bet right now. But be aware, the more money that goes into these things, you actually will change your payout.
Okay.
That's how betting works in these cases.
That's okay.
But yeah, you can put in your 20 grand, and we will see how this betting plays out.
Unless Jay wants me to bet on the other guy, hedge our bets. What are you thinking, Jay? Way to hedge our bets?
What are we doing, bud?
I mean, I hope I win, but if I lose, it's gonna really suck to lose 50K.
We'll spend one long weekend shaking my ass. You're on bar duty. We'll be fine. Actually, we'll bounce back in a long weekend.
I just want to say, like, when I see how much money is going into the betting, I immediately, like, probably with Cloudy's help, set up some maybe dance appointments. Like just like a hey, maybe we have this just in case backup money.
Just in case.
Yeah, like just to cover the cost. I have faith in our crew, but just in case. Just have that set up to make up for the potential loss.
So you all will basically have just a range of time to do whatever you want during the first two bouts. As I said, there's a big long bar, there's food here, there's a massive live band up on stage. Elven Essence is playing tonight.
Of course they are.
Elven
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Heike just hanging out like on somebody's shoulder, giving that Peregrine team some side eye, low key.
Bombastic side eye for sure.
No, this is low key side eye.
Low-key
Oh,
side
low-key,
eye, not
low-key.
bombastic
Nothing
side eye.
bombastic about it. No, I don't want them looking at me.
Okay, but you're also a bird. Like
I
I don't.
know.
Birds constantly make side eye.
Yeah,
Their
like,
eyes
I
are
don't
on
think
the
you can
side of their
help it.
head.
Yeah, I don't think you can help the kind of side eye you're giving. But
So,
yeah.
in this bout, basically, so this is how we're going to do our time here.
Mm.
I know how long these bouts are going to last. You all will have whatever you want to do. I'm going to basically just be like, hey, you know what? That probably took about this amount of time. First round's over. Second round's over. Winner is declared. With things like that. And I'm rolling dice for myself on my table. Because I don't want to try to play with my dice roller on my computer. Just to let my poor baby rest. So I will alert you when, through loud announcer screaming, but, not trying to hurt your ears, loud announcer screaming of when certain teams win, lose, or important things that are happening. And if you want to focus in on it, you can. If you don't, that's fine. So, first round kicks off, and you just start hearing yelling as Enigma and Ratchet and Shank begin their fight.
Softy, I have a question.
Yes.
Is this set up in a way where it's like there's cameras that are on the ring that like project the image onto like a jumbo TV for people that are like not super close to the ring
Yes.
to be able to see?
There
Okay, cool,
are
'cause-
a lot of those screens in this area, including a small one. A small one at every single bot station.
Oh, fantastic! Because I will definitely be watching the fight. I'm interested. In
Gotta do
what's
that.
going on
Gotta research.
there. Yeah, for sure. I'm seeing how the other people are fighting. I've probably like sort of mental, skin link stuff to Midori, where I'm like, watch this with me so we can see like what people are doing, just so he's a little more prepared for what's going on.
And all you get, very small because it's kind of muffled, and it's just in full audio, just watching the competition.
He's so cute, please. Yes. And I encourage him. I'm like, yes, of course.
All right. My own prep work.
Mhm.
All right, Jay.
Mhm. Hmm.
Past couple of days, Cloudy might have been looking into a new little spell. And this one
Ooh.
is Combat Sense.
Oh,
What's that do?
For all the hits, you can add them to your dodge tests. To just say no.
that's wow.
That's super fucking cool.
It's going to hurt me, let me tell you.
Oh no.
It's
Wait a
okay.
minute.
Give him a beer, he'll be fine.
We left our medic in the car.
The bird
Which is why I'm doing
here.
it now, so if I need to go get patched up real quick, I can walk back in after.
True. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna aim for the 6 on this one. See if I
Okay.
get it.
Okay.
Probably
Okay.
won't.
Stop.
I
Don't put that
get
energy.
very close.
You got so close.
Does anyone want to give a reroll?
I
Okay.
don't want to take it. I don't want to risk it. 5 is
Yeah.
fine.
That's fair. That is
Okay,
fair.
okay.
That is fair.
Okay.
I take a single damage. You know what? I do
Okay.
with this kind of all right.
Worth. That's good. Okay.
I ask Finn, hey Finn, buddy, can you go ahead and take this magic off my hands real quick? And I can go ahead and let him go ahead and sustain it for a little bit.
The best way to put it is if you've ever seen like a dog gently grab an egg, that's him gently grabbing the magic and just holding it for you.
Yep.
Cute.
So he's holding that one. And next I'm doing the increased reflexes. You might not even need a hot sim to get max get zoom. Well, but you know what?
Hey.
I'll still go for like 4 because I can do that pretty comfy.
Mm-hmm.
I should have gone for the 6.
So we get. I mean, it's. Hey.
Jay, you are just getting like it's like you just took the best drugs of your life. You're here. You're aware. You know what's going on. You are prepared.
Yes. I
Yep.
would.
Mojave
You are muted.
lands on Jay's head for a moment.
Nice. That increases my reaction.
Yes.
Peck
You
on the
get
forehead
2
for good luck.
additional dice and +4 to your initiative, effectively. So
What is
once you hot sim, you will get +5 dice or whatever
nice.
Softy wants to do on that initiative.
That's great.
Okay.
What were you saying, Mojave?
Oh, just flutter over to land on Jay's head and just give him a little peck on the forehead for good luck.
Yeah.
And then
Flutter away.
I'll hold on to that one. No issues had. And then finally, Finn will go ahead and just be a little guard puppy. Protect him and Midori. It might get replaced later, but in which case might just replace it right before it starts. Whatever.
Mhm.
But it's not a spell. It's a spirit power. Whatever. Cannot glitch. While Finn is just hovering over. Good luck charm.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Finn's a little good luck charm. That's good.
Mhm,
I like
mhm.
that. So I have a question for you, Softy.
Yes.
So for anything I do defensive, should I wait until our actual like battle stuff starts happening, or is this something I should do ahead of time? You know what I mean? Like increasing the firewall and stuff. Like, should I do that now or?
Oh, yeah, I'd say if you want to do that now, you can do that now.
Okay. I'm gonna use Skin Link to do it. Like it's going to
Yeah.
outwardly look like I'm just doing repairs on the
Yeah.
the
No,
ribbits, but
That is no problem. You are directly linked in, and Midori is a friendly. The Lynx is friendly. You don't really need to hack to get in. Jay just gives you permission, and I'm fairly certain we've already established that Jay consistently gives you permission to full own. You basically are
Yes.
a secondary owner to most of his drones.
Yes. And what do I have to roll to basically increase the firewall in this thing?
Roll me. We're gonna flow into this a little bit. Roll me
Okay.
compiling,
Okay.
and then immediately after that, roll me. Well, we gotta do. Immediately after that, roll me registering.
Okay. Okay.
Perfectly fine. I will take that into account. We'll say that we're gonna say that you're using a sprite, but I'm not gonna really have the sprite doing anything. So instead, I'm gonna have it basically pull it's gonna slurp itself over the regular firewall and basically take the smack first.
Yes.
So 2 automatic failures if someone tries to hack in. Then they'll fight the firewall.
Okay.
So they'll have to completely destroy the sprite first.
Okay. And so now my next question is this. What would I have to roll to see if there's any other technomancers at this place?
That is.
I mean, I know it's Vegas, but
Yeah.
you know.
You will actually. That's the whole point.
Mm.
You can enter in. I mean, you're in the Matrix, so
Mhm.
icons are everywhere. You're inside the host, so you're basically connected to its basic Wi-Fi, and you can see. Whoa. And there's
Sorry.
a drunk. No, that's fine. There's a drunk man who runs past your guys' thing. You know, people are just toasted. There's, is it a kid? Who
Yep.
brought their kids here? It's BattleBots. There's
Yeah.
drugs and drinking
Peter
going
isn't
on.
a bot.
Yeah.
Now, basically, my brain stopped working for a second.
Technomancers. Are there any
Technomancers.
here?
So you're
Mhm.
on Matrix. This?
I'm looking around. Do I see anyone?
No, I want to say Matrix Perception is computer.
Okay. Right, computer it is. Ooh, I did not do well. It's very noisy here.
It's very noisy. There's a lot of icons, and it's Vegas. There is kind of, uncomfortable resonance leftovers everywhere that you really don't want to look too close at.
Yeah.
And it's kind of all the place. So it's like, there's a lot of noise. It's really loud. It's overstimulating. But as
So
far as you
can
can
I-
tell, there's no, active Technomancer
Mhm.
resonance here.
Okay. So now go with me on this one. Might be a little weird, but I am very I have what's a good phrase? I've sort of tasted the resonance of both Falcone's wife's technomancy stuff, but also that other technomancer that I found that 4-4 warned me away from.
Boar's head.
Yes. And so I don't know if it's a matter of creating a sprite for this, but I just want to put a sort of almost like an alert for myself if I register their resonance at any point during our time here. Does that make sense?
It does.
Is that
I
a thing I
would-
could do?
I would say in this situation, you can tell me that you are you're keeping your eyes and ears out. So what will occur is on my end, say if they were to show up or do anything, I would roll their basically stealth versus because this is
Okay.
not really a roll I can just kind of give you anything, but basically you are aware. You're looking out for them. Now you're forcing them to roll to be quiet.
Right. It's just so that I have no intentions of being aggressive to either of them, but I also don't want to be caught off guard by them.
Of
So,
course.
given my interactions with them, whether they at least as far as Falcon's wife goes, whether she's aware it's me or not is sort of irrelevant. I need to be able to see her coming before anything else. You know what I mean? Same thing goes for Boar's Head. So yeah, I just want to be keeping a matrix eye out for them.
Perfectly fine. You are there. You are pushing a roll upon them if they show up. So
Wonderful.
you're already making it a lot harder for them.
Great. Okay. Yeah.
Is there anything else anyone would like to do? To explore, speak, talk to anybody, dance, drink?
I guess might go ahead and look over at our supposed
Competition.
well yeah competition, the winner, the white horse, I guess, would probably be whatever.
You're gonna go check out Graveyard Shift.
Yes.
Perfectly fine. I will say, as you're walking over to Graveyard Shift, the first, and I'll have to actually go on this because Morningstar is watching it, as is a few others. The first round between Ratchet and Shank and Enigma is done, and you can fully see now how Enigma works. Enigma is various layers of much softer armor that breaks down over time. So it's actually a very lightweight bot, but because of all these layers of armor that break off of it, it's basically losing weight as well as stopping the damage, meaning as the battle goes on, it gets faster and faster and faster and faster. And in a fight against Ratchet and Shank, who are mobbing bots, who basically tag team from either side, and they're ripping into it, suddenly Enigma is getting faster and faster and faster to outspeed them. So the first one actually ends in a timeout, because they just can't catch up to Enigma at the end. So the first ends in a timeout, but now you've seen how these two bots work. Ratchet and Shank are Ratchet is a brutalizing bot, so it's all hammers and punches, while Shank is exactly what it sounds like. It uses stabbing.
Okay.
Heading over to Graveyard Shift, the announcer screams, and the next round for them is starting. Enigma is, you see now that team, the Curios, actually has they can pull the entire shell off Enigma and put a new one back on to basically reset it. And Ratchet and Shank are easily fixed. It's full pit stop for them. And they're back out, and the second round has begun. Cloudy, you get over to Graveyard Shift. These look like... Woo! There are screaming people in the background.
Yeah, sorry.
Perfectly all right. I understand. There's not a lot you can do about it. I can't blame you. Basically, Graveyard Shift look like in no uncertain terms, they look like VTM's Nosferatu. They are dead-eyed, sunken in, pale. They haven't seen the sun in months to years. These motherfuckers are at this point probably nocturnal. They're probably not kidding when they say they are a permanent Graveyard Shift. The one who does look like, say, the leader, I would give. Same kind of sunken expression, just sunken person. He is an elf, and he has extremely long black hair. He looks like your quintessential metalhead, just the skinny version. The skinniest you can imagine. He is teeny. But you notice that he is wearing gloves that have wires to them, and it appears he uses hand manipulation to control their bot. He is actually the pilot. And you see Mosh Pit. Mosh Pit is more complicated than a lot of people I think expect him to be. He is nothing more than a wedge, a hammer, and a flamethrower. But you can see from the fact that he uses hand things, hand manipulation, the flamethrower and the hammer are not on top. They are on the side and are used as manipulators. They have a lot more range of motion, meaning that it can get very scary and there isn't really a safe spot, like some bots have. Mosh Pit is horrifying. And you also notice that his possibly indicating his wedge is the side of the bot, not the front of the bot.
Okay. All right.
And basically, you just see the pilot, like, he's kind of, stretching his fingers, like, he is zoned in. He is like, I gotta be ready to go. Although there's
just ready.
Oh yeah, there's two dudes though that are kind of looking like they're leaned back because they're kind of down the way. They're leaned back. They're looking over at you because they've seen the bracket too, and they're like looking up like, who the fuck is this group? Who the hell are they? And it's your party.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and sense and see whether any of them are magically active first.
Please a sense for me.
Could have been better, but not bad.
You now know that the pilot has a heart condition. Seems stable, but not the healthiest man. Other than that, no one really seems magically active. Though, the best way to put it is one of them might be being haunted. None of them come off as mages. They don't have magic. They're just souls.
Yeah.
But on one of their shoulders is a spirit, a very small one. Like it looks like a little beast spirit. And it's just sitting on his shoulder. And he does not seem to have any awareness of it. It's not manifested. It's sitting in the astral. But it's on his soul. Just chilling there.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and take that into consideration. And do they seem like guarded, or are they just like kind of relaxed and then kind of?
You can tell there's definitely an air of confidence about them.
Okay.
They are the favorite to win, and you can kind of like, there's probably a reason. They're like, no, we're good, we're fine. If anything, they're probably a little overconfident. You're like, okay, these are the kind of guys that could get stomped on because they're not thinking about it.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead get a little drink. Go has a thought of saboteur mode. Wait. No. Starts to just plot and then walks on back. Goes and finds Mojave and says, "Hey, somebody might be a little bit haunted over there. Up for saying hi."
Just that moment of bird head cock, very clearly like paying attention.
Point over in his general direction.
Head bob, not even flares over, just demanifest. I'm not going to go harass the other contestants as a bird. That might raise eyebrows. I am going to go and say hello to his spirit.
Oh, perfect. At this point, the second round of the first bout is over. The Ratchet and Shank completely ruined Enigma. Tore through armor and flipped it on its back. And just started wrecking its internal structure.
Oh boy.
Bout 1 ends in 2 rounds as Enigma's internal mechanics have been destroyed. It can no longer continue.
Okay, so Ratchet and Shank won that one. I think there's just a silent communication between Morningstar and Midori, where we're like comparing battle notes, of like what we saw in case we have to go up against them. It is single elimination. Who knows what'll happen when we go against our people? But like him and I, we are on it together. Me and Midori, making plans,
Of course. And Mojave, before you can get over there, Everyone starts yelling and happy as they clean off the stage. And then hobby boys and showgirls are called to the stage. So your next door neighbors begin their walk to their side. And in that process, Mojave, you're able to kind of, I assume you kind of go from outer bird to astral bird, so you're not.
Yeah.
You
Honestly, I'm gonna try and make my my astral form look as unassuming as possible. I'm just another spirit here. I'm just passing through. Hey, what you doing there, buddy? Like,
and you're just sitting in the astral, you kind of land, and you look over at this spirit, and you kind of call out to him. It kind of gets up, turns its head, and it is a ferret. And it is a pure beast spirit. It does not speak very well. It is kind of very clunky. You'll find out from just simple talk that this is actually the spirit of this man's pet. The pet died recently.
oh,
And the ferret wanted to stay with its owner for a little bit. Wanted to give him good luck.
yeah. I'm gonna go over like, I guess. Astrally land next to this little fella and just kind of spirit high five.
Little ferret paw pops up, high five.
Just kind of like, yeah, I'm over with another team, but hey, good luck to you. Good luck.
I assume you flit back. Hobby boys and showgirls have entered their ends, and Peregrine and Striptease enter the battlefield. Peregrine is a very tall body, with the various slits on it that you had seen the sort of metal shurikens get laid into. Striptease is rounded. The best way to put it is it kind of is almost armadillo shaped. But it's like an armadillo fully bent over on treads. As the bout begins, Striptease gets up, and it twists its entire top piece around so that part of its armor is facing Peregrine, and the whole battlefield erupts in a fucking firefight. Spikes are flying. Peregrine starts shooting out shurikens. They're hitting the walls. They're smacking into things. It is insanity. Like, the announcers freak out to the point that they warn, hey, everyone stop, everyone step back, everyone step back. Like, they're ready to call, like, a cleanup crew. It is horrifying.
I look at Jay and I'm like, are you sure you want to hot sim in? This feels like maybe not this one. Maybe we don't do that. Are you sure?
Yeah, we need as much chance to win as possible.
Okay. Like, again, she's not religious, but there's, I think, a little bit of like, Jesus Christ.
Like,
Heike
bruh.
on my way flitting back over to report back to Cloudy, I am gonna just, look over at the hobby boys, the Falcone's face, just looking at him. In the astral. He's not looking at me, but I'm looking at him.
You're looking at him?
Yeah. Peeping him.
He's astrally sensitive.
He is not looking at me. I'm a beast spirit. It's fine.
Wait a minute.
You're a very bright beast spirit, though.
Yeah, I know.
Wait a minute.
He does sort of look over to you.
Wait a minute, softy.
Yes?
Don't say those words. Don't say those words today. Okay. I'm panicked.
You don't know what's going on. You can't panic.
I don't, but me, Rissa, is panicked.
Don't
Morningstar
worry.
doesn't know.
Just for sake of doing it, may I sense this fella to see just his general emotional state, if nothing else?
Yes, you may. He's perfectly healthy. He's not that strong of a mage. Like, legitimately. He's pretty damn... It's like, the best way to put it, he's a young man. Like, this guy's probably not over the age of, like, 20 at best. And he's overconfident. He's smug. It's like you can feel the waves of smug coming off this man. And when he does look at you, he kind of looks at you. There's confusion for a moment.
Looking
And
away.
then yeah, he just sort of like goes, ugh. And then just sort of stops. And you can almost kind of feel him fall off the astral as he just like, the fuck?
Who let the pigeons in here? Yeah. Yeah, full on, just like that moment of awkward eye contact very abruptly ended. We're going back to Cloudy.
That's
Just not even remanifesting yet. Just a little spirit's nothing to worry about. They're just friends. I wish his buddy luck.
I will say something that's very important. So you were looking at the Falcone man, yeah?
Yes, I was.
He was the pilot, apparently, for the hobbyists. But he had enough, like, he was looking at you. Like, he saw you. Meaning he's not focused. You didn't see focus.
Oh,
He's not piloting. He's not piloting the Peregrine.
do I have reason to know that he's supposed to be?
Yeah, you saw. Well, you were in the physical. You saw the rig. You've seen Jason use one similar. And he was holding it.
Okay, so I'm watching this man standing there with a controller that's not plugged in, basically. Like,
Yes. He literally is holding nothing. It doesn't matter.
Huh. Yeah, at that point, it's a report back about the fair, and then it's, whoa, do you know what they're doing? Like that, he's not, what is he doing, Cloudy? You know things.
Wait, what is? I'll guess I'll look over at him particularly good and just stare.
Simple as sensing. It's not going to be very hard. It's a general emotional state.
It will be if I roll a 0.
He's a wibble. He's wibbly.
It is very
It's a
noisy
soul.
in here.
It's very
Lot of soul.
noisy. A lot of soul. A lot of everything in front of you. Like, the minute you're looking over at him, fucking giant-ass, like, spirit of man just kind of goes flooding past you. It's just, you don't even know. You're like, oh, what the fuck was that?
Just because, yeah, I'm looking at the other guys, and they're paying real close attention to what they're doing, and he's not doing that.
Then I can't see much. I can only presume he has something they don't.
Do you want to maybe share with the
Yep.
class?
Which is
Yeah.
why I was just kind of like, hey, so Scales.
Yes.
One of the guys over here seems to be piling things pretty easy without a rig, but pretending that they are.
I'm going to look at this man. I'm in the Matrix, and I look at them. Rissa knows.
I'll tell you right now. Just looking in the Matrix, that brick doesn't have an icon.
Yeah, he's a dick.
It's a fucking box.
Yeah.
It's a box. But you can see something. There's a unique icon on Peregrine. It's not a mark. It's an icon. And it's there.
As in, like, he's okay.
It's unique.
Okay.
Is it a sprite? Is it a sprite, Softy?
It is not a sprite. This does not have the resonance laying off it. Now, Midori's a little different because Midori was created from a sprite. But Midori has formed into its own creature now. Midori doesn't need to be registered. Midori just is. Midori is an AI. But Midori's icon is unique.
Why am I in the basement?
It's actually very similar. A similar just feel. You can feel Matrix. This is an AI. Peregrine's run by an AI. It's not a normal. It's not like they're not piloting it. It's just an AI bot.
Yeah, I divulged that information. I say, well, it seems we are not the only one with the special kind of bot. Peregrine is AI. He is not a rigger at all. They just have an AI functioning on the battlefield. This is just so they don't get caught. That is literally decoration in his hands. You hear that, Midori? You will be fighting an AI like yourself.
I mean, if they're cheating, why don't you
He's
tell somebody?
going down.
Mm. Because if they discover that we also have AI, then we are also cheating.
Well, here's the thing. We're not actually. I mean, Jason's piloting the links. Midori's just inside. Midori's not doing shit. Their guy is actually piloting.
I'm helping.
Yeah, Midori's
You are
like my co-pilot, you know?
You
Yeah,
are
he's more of
helping.
like a. What I'm saying is, Midori's not doing most of the work. Jason is.
I understand. Now, here's the issue. That person is of the Falcone family. We say something, Falcone eyes will turn to us.
Okay.
But there may be another way to deal with it from afar where it won't get caught.
Unless you do get caught. Then they'll actually be looking more, maybe.
Do you think I will get caught?
You didn't think I would sneak up on you in your own den. I'm just saying,
well, you
shit can fucking happen.
Okay, well, whatever. All right. How do you want to deal with it? Do you want to fucking tackle a Falcon team or?
I mean, if they're cheating, they're breaking the rules. Do you not care about the integrity of the game? Go ahead then.
Okay, two things. Is there a rule about AI or
It
no?
is
Or
sadly
is it ambiguous?
there is no rule against it.
Okay, so not
And I'll
technically breaking the rule.
I'll give you this
Oh,
for free
then it's
because there's no way you wouldn't have looked up on the forums for all of this, for terms or people's attitudes. It's not that it's illegal, it's that people kind of frown on it. It's the same attitude that in modern day we have against AI art.
Gotcha. Okay.
And but specifically, it's against small time AI.
You're right.
There's people
Okay.
arguing about sentient AI.
Well,
But it's like going to
yeah.
a chess tournament and making the moves the computer's telling you. You're
Yes.
not actually
Yeah.
playing chess at that point.
Yes.
Okay. How
Hey, if
best
they're not
to-
breaking rules, they're just cheating, then.
Yeah.
I'm not
They're
cheating, but they got a handicap.
Yes, they're not. They're not technically cheating. There's no
Yeah.
rule against it, but they do have advantage that the other team does not.
So if we snitch, we damage their reputation.
Mm,
And if we try the other thing, we're technically tampering with the equipment.
mhm.
Then
Yes. So either
our
way,
AI is better anyway.
it's true.
Our pilot's better anyway. Our bot's
Mm.
better anyway. Fuck it.
Mhm.
Imagine the absolute L, right, of taking performance enhancing drugs and then still
Mhm.
getting your shit kicked in by a guy
I'm
who's
still
clean.
losing.
Crazy. Absolutely
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yes. I mean, we at least we know. We know what we are up against should we have to go against them. But our competition is actually them. And I point out to the graveyard shift and their bot, which is Mosh Pit. That is our enemy for now. So we will worry about Falcons when we get to them.
Off a cloudy shoulder flutters away.
Oh yeah. By this point, the first round has ended in, well,
Mayhem.
in a 1-round knockout. Striptease is a very interesting bot. It fires out the spikes that are on its body, uses them as weapons, but in a pinch, you watch as Striptease reaches forward a manipulator and connects it to something and pulls out a sword. And it drives up and rips into Peregrine, cutting through its front with a nano sword.
Ooh.
With a mono wire. It has a monowire blade, which are allowed, but they must be, as the best way to put it is, monowire is a very extremely strong cutting item. It's only allowed in the heavyweight section, and they have to be a certain length. They can't be longer than 6 inches. So I want you to think of like a 6-inch hot knife. Yes.
So you're saying Striptease pulled out a stiletto?
Yes. Striptease pulled out a monofiber
Amazing.
stiletto and just destroyed Peregrine's internal system. And Morningstar, you watch as that AI icon just starts fucking glitching.
Well,
The entire computer just got hit. And because they're not manually controlling it, the bot just stops. It can't use its manual controls anymore. They don't exist. And because of that, the bot cannot be repaired.
The bot is screaming, "What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?"
Or
And-
alternatively, just
so Morningstar's like, oh shit, and she definitely explains that to the group of like what's happening to the AI, but then she is like a little concerned because she's like, Midori and Jason, like it's weird. I hope we don't have to go against this particular group, as far as that situation goes. But I know Midori was also watching, so like I imagine he's adjusting certain things in his programming to protect himself.
Oh, yeah. He's paying attention. He also, in this thought process, you feel him reach out to you and him give you something. It's a file. It is him.
Oh no!
It's a replication of him.
Just in case.
Just in case they destroy his internal computer. In case that thing stabs through all the way to him, he gives you his file. It probably won't be as completely up to date, but it will be up to date enough.
Oh, I hate it. I actually think this is now a very bad idea. Yeah, Morningstar, that makes her a little sad and she gets a little nervous, but she trusts Midori and she trusts Jay and she says, "You will win. No matter what, you will win." And she just makes sure she has her little cloaking sprite in place to protect my baby.
And
and actually to like basically protect Jay's like consciousness because he's hot stimming in, so yeah.
I will
But
say,
Yeah.
bro, the Falcon is pissed. Holy shit, he is enraged. He is like shaking people. He's infuriated. And you watch him, Marcy, you see this because you're in the Matrix permanently here. You want to know. You want to see everyone doing their shit. They drag Peregrine off the field. And you watch Falcone shake one of the men. He says something no one can hear. It's the crowd's cheering for Striptease. No one can hear this. And you watch that man. Zycon pops up. The man that, the Falcon guy shook. Icon pops up. He reaches over to a computer and watch the AI's icon disappear.
What?
And then he pulls out a specific computer type box from inside. What might be a black box or something. And you watch as a brand new icon appears. Completely different.
What the fuck?
And you realize that they deleted and replaced the AI.
Oh, I hate that. I don't like that at all.
And in the meat space, that Falcon dude, he's pissed. He's kicking the ground. He's like shaking people. He's infuriated that he lost in the second round.
I think that like as all these things are happening, I'm like narrating to the others in like a whisper what's going on the Matrix so that they can be aware of like what this.
Oh yeah, you're subvocal. No one else can hear this.
Yeah, I'm just like whispering to them what's going on, the way that like Mans is replacing AI stuff. Like clearly they have just a collection of AI. Yeah. When I look at the like betting scoreboards, right? Like the things.
People are dumping into striptease. They're like, that motherfucker. Holy shit. That was amazing.
So before that fight, right? Who was betting on the Falcons?
Well, there were a couple donors, all anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
But there were definitely a few names that are not anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
One of whom, looking at the playbill for the whole fucking event, you will recognize as one of the announcers. The announcers are not judges. They're just announcers. So they're allowed to bet. The judges can't, but the announcers are. Yeah, one of the announcers, and you see, like, you can hear him over, like, yeah, damn. Striptease is an impressive bot. Bad show for Peregrine today. Bad show for Peregrine.
He's trying his best not to be absolutely upset.
Oh yeah, he just looks like. He's mad.
He lost a lot of money, huh? How much money was put into? How much he lose?
How
much just lost?
Roll me hacking to get into their system. It's it's easy. You're already hearing the host, and you're kind of sneaky.
Yeah. He's 5, but I think bad 5. Oh no, fine 5. I'm
fine
not
5.
Glitching.
That just means a 1 has occurred.
Okay.
10K.
Oh my god. That's terrible.
10K on a 1 to 10.
Oof.
That would have turned into 100K if he'd actually won.
Yeah.
He's a little upset.
I definitely like whisper those odds and what happened to the others through the sub vocals because like
it's cost.
Let's not fuck up. Okay?
I don't want to lose my life savings, guys.
Right,
life savings.
But also,
Don't
like,
worry.
I would prefer that we don't have to have Liam and you work for a very long weekend to make up the money you lost. You know what I mean?
So as you're all experiencing this, suddenly over the loudspeaker, Breakfast Club and Graveyard Shift to your sides, and your entire LCD screen, like that's showing the thing, lights up a color, like a red, and you'll see that both these sides are red and blue. It's showing you what side to go to.
Wonderful.
And so you're red.
We go.
And you go. Spiderbot is excited. And the people look down at the Spiderbot. They open up the thing. Jay, everyone else, you're all allowed to sit together. Jay, you're in your spot. You're in your section. They let you sit down, get ready, get really in there. And I'll let you full hot sim in.
Yep.
And
I don't know what I need to do exactly a roll, but yes, I want to be hot simmed.
It basically just adds to the rolls I tell you, and it changes kind of what you're rolling because it does basically use your stats instead of certain other things. But your stats are being modified by Midori as well. So I have Midori's sheet. I know what Midori rolls. So
on top of the magic buffs that Cloudy gave you. So
yes.
Gave you like your person.
So you're basically I'm rolling, you're rolling at the same time. I'll give you kind of the things you got to roll, and they're more active than you think. And then basically, I'm going to be adding to you with whatever Midori gets. So you and Midori, you can save Midori, Midori can save you. The only time this ends is if Big Bot goes down and Midori has to pop out to continue the fight. You will get kicked out.
Okay. Now, quick question. It says it changes what I roll. Will it still be rolling like Gunnery and Reaction, or will it switch to like something else?
No, I believe it's gunnery and reaction because it's
Okay.
your gunnery, your things
Okay,
like
cool.
that. So
Okay,
the,
gotcha.
normally, if you were just not hot simmed, it would be the bots rolls and the bots things.
Oh,
It's
okay.
gunnery skills. This is now your gunnery skill, your everything. So you are the
Yeah.
bot at this point.
I normally cold sim in, which is the same. I just don't get bonus dice or less bonus dice. I
Yeah.
think. So okay, yeah, I got it.
As long as you are the physical thing controlling it, it's all your
Yeah.
dice. The
So
minute the
how
bot
many-
does it on its own, it's the bots.
Okay, how many bonus dice do I get for the hot sim?
Seconds. Try to remember.
It's usually more initiative that,
It's more
that the,
initiative
the hot
based
sim
than the
gets
That's
you.
it. Okay.
It's more
So
initiative, which you're
technically,
also
you just get more turns per round, kind of
yes.
thing.
And I'm basically doing this.
Ooh.
You're going to be moving really fucking fast. So to make
For
this
a big
easier,
ass spider,
Yeah.
that's gonna be pretty awesome.
so to make this easier for all of us because Shadowrun's like that, I'm gonna be I'll tell you when to roll. And generally speaking, I've done the thought here. You're probably gonna be going twice when this thing goes once.
okay.
You got a lot of bonuses, and you're hot simmed
Like-
in, and Midori's helping.
Hot sim gets the 3 extra dice. I gave him an extra 2 dice. He has the max 5 dice for initiative. Like it's that just for speed, for raw speed, man.
For raw speed,
Good
this
luck.
spider bot has the reaction time of a millisecond.
With spider legs and twin thunderstrucks.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's Thunderstruck on top of fucking Thunderstruck. It's a whole ass fucking spider. So so
Do
you're
we have entry music?
do you have entry music?
I'm kidding.
So Jason, I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark and say your entry music is Thunderstruck.
Sure. Unless Midori wanted something else, we could go with AC/DC.
If Midori
Thunder.
has a choice, it is a funk song.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can let Midori do it. Sure.
Yes, it
he-
can be a funk song that's like a remixed version.
It is
of
a
an
funk
AC/DC song.
remix of Thunderstruck,
Okay.
where Thunderstruck happens and then the funk breakdown occurs as you walk, like you strut into the arena.
Yes!
Midori doing the strut with the bot.
Oh yeah,
Oh
you're
my
hanging
God, I
back
love
there, like you're pulling a full Voltron, like you're there, you control the guns, Midori's the legs, and Midori's fucking ready to go. You're just excited. And like Midori has his secondary gun, like he's and see, you're actually now interconnected. You can hear Midori way more clearly than he can push his voice out.
Oh yeah.
And you're one of the first people to notice that Midori has like the vocabulary of like a teenage human. Like he's very well spoken, actually. He just doesn't have the good. He doesn't have a good speaker to push it out. But mentally,
I'm going
he's
to.
here.
I'll think to Midori that when this is over, we're gonna have to get him like a 6 sound system.
Yes.
Hell yeah, Uncle Jay, we're gonna do this. Let's kick their ass.
I love him so much. Oh my god. Okay.
So
He
I'm
is your
there,
baby.
just like
he is your baby. He,
yes, I'm supporting my son, just super happy. Like, yeah, go Midori.
So Mosh Pit enters the arena to Rob Zombie's Dragula. And it comes in, does donuts a couple times. Like it's a rolling bot. So you have a spider drone against a wheeled bot. And it's super armored wheels too. And so it is a wedged bot, so it has one side of it basically turned down. It has a flamethrower and a hammer on either side of it. And they're very maneuverable. And like before you hot simmed in completely, you saw the other pilot. Mans has like a VR headset and 2 arms on him. So he's basically rigging without doing the actual body modification to do it. This is the equivalent to that. Which means he is connected at least slightly. You don't know if he's cold or not, but that means he can get forcibly jacked out. This man said, fuck it, let's go. Like, even if he's cold sim, that's still stun. He can get knocked out. So, you versus Mosh Pit. So,
Okay.
you are faster. You will
Fucking
move
go.
first. Now, go fucking wild. Tell me exactly how you want this to go. Midori will
Well-
follow your lead.
Yeah, I know the wheels are armored, but I'm a little worried if I try to shoot at him, he's gonna like spin and show me that wedge. I feel like that wedge is gonna be hard to hit. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and aim at the wheels because I don't think he can protect his wheels. He just has to deal with that. Hope that their armor holds up.
So you're gonna hold back, and you're just gonna fire thunderstrucks at it.
I mean, yeah, I guess if Midori wants to try to like move into position or get us into a better position, for sure. But I want to try to like disable some wheels if I can.
I'll say that in this, yeah, you know what? That's how we'll do this, because you guys basically get 2 turns. You will have a turn, and the Midori will have a turn.
Okay.
And as this goes on, you two can see what each other's doing and start to blend together. So
Okay.
you hang back and you shoot off the thunderstruck. Can you just roll that for me? I know you have that weapon in you.
Yeah. Let's see. Gunnery and oh wait. Yeah,
Did we have the weapon itself set up?
I did. I don't know if I've. Well, let me go ahead and roll it and see what it says to see if the dice are accurate. How many is that? 10?
12.
That is 12 dice.
12 dice. That might be right because my gunnery is 5. My reaction is 6. That's 11. Does
It
it
could
get one
be-
dice from something else?
There might be a dice coming from somewhere else.
Well, it's pretty close then.
It's close enough that I'm gonna call it just fine. Just because you just upgraded it and Midori's helping you, I don't
Yeah.
think the extra dice is a problem to me. Given what's going on, this is a very different sense than just firing it normally. That is enough. And then now we're going versus armor, and this is all fun and dandy. And they just failed their fucking dodge. They were not able to drive out of the way fast enough. So now they gotta soak that damage with their armor. This is
Armor piercing of 8.
I know. These are the
I
heavyweight
think-
bots.
True.
Morningstar is the most outgoing she's ever been ever. She is cheering on so hard for our team.
So you fire the
Super
thunderstruck forward, and it crashes into the wheel armor. And you can, once it's cleared, once the flash goes down, you can see darkness of the metal getting harmed. But then you realize, oh, it got damaged. It's been pushed in, it's crinkled to the electric current, and the whole bot's kind of behaving weird. Like that hit and did some
Gonna
damage.
be hard to show you that wedge now, boy. Real fucking hard to show you that ass now.
And then Midori's gonna run his turn. And Midori is gonna aim a secondary. Can you roll me Thunderstruck again for Midori? It's not as good, but it's also hitting a less armored part. Midori is trying to aim at the flamethrower.
Oh, okay.
It's not perfect, and it sort of off strikes it, which takes the damage down a good bit, but it does smack into the armor at the base of the flamethrower. So clearly Midori is like, hey, we gotta take this out, because if it gets up on us, that fire could start really upsetting the Lynx's systems, messing up our joints.
And it's ranged, so that makes sense.
Oh, good call, Midori. We're gonna hit that next.
It is now Mosh Pit's turn. Mosh Pit is gonna roll up real fast, and you will now get to see how Mosh Pit works, and why it is named such, and why the wedge is on the side. Mosh Pit is very quick, very, very fast, and it doesn't immediately attack. It drives past you, and begins to circle you. Very, very quickly, getting tighter and tighter with each hit, trying to catch one of your legs on the wedges. So I will need you to basically roll a dodge. Which how much dice is added to that dodge? Or how much is
5.
Is it 5 dice?
5 dice.
Whoa! So roll your dodge.
I'm having trouble finding dodge.
Dodge is intuition and reaction,
Oh, okay.
and then you're gonna plus 5.
Intuition.
Plus 3 because of your rig, I think.
Oh shit!
Or
So
plus 2 because of your rig.
so
Whatever
plus-
your rig thing is, I think you add to it.
I think it's one of
So
the
the
best rigs there, so
intuition-
I think it's 3.
It is 3.
So it's plus 8. Damn. Damn.
Hell yeah.
That's still really fucking good. Let me see. Let me see how Mosh Pit handles it. It is a big boy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. It does not take you down, but it does catch you for a minute. So you're not completely able to avoid it setting you off balance. And so basically what happens is it freezes you in place. You can't step over it or beyond it. So it has held you where it wants you for right now. On the next time you have a turn, you're able to try to jump out or get away from Mosh Pit. But right
Okay.
now, it has completely circled you and you are held in place. So its next attack, unless you do something to try to get out of it, will be an automatic hit.
Okay. So I guess
It is
We're
your
gonna take-
turn again.
we'll take one of our actions to try to get out.
That will be basically the same thing again.
Not a pilot?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, thank you. It is a pilot. Pilot Walker.
Yep. And I did get Pilot Walker for this.
And you will please add plus 3 to it from Midori,
Okay.
who is already a Walker unit. He knows exactly how to be.
Now, do I add my rig to this too or not?
Shit, I think your rig adds to this.
Okay.
It's fine.
What?
Ooh.
What? Well, if I can't get out, maybe Midori can get out.
You pass this on to Midori. Midori you may make the same roll again.
Okay.
As Midori gives you your second action.
A little better.
Mm.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
I mean, I do have that protective cloak over you guys, so we'll see what happens.
Ooh. That is not enough to overcome Mosh Pit. You are held
Oh,
in
no.
place. The next will be a complete auto hit.
Oh no.
Mosh Pit will begin by attempting to melt your armor with its flamethrower. It is not rolling against you, so it is an automatic soak. Please roll soak.
Do I add anything to soak or no?
I don't believe it's just its armor.
Okay.
You will only take 1 box of damage.
Nice.
What is
Only
the
one.
what is the body of the lynx?
The lynx's body is 6.
So that's that. And Jason, I'm gonna need you to also take, because you're hot simmed in. You're
Okay.
taking this damage too.
Oh, good. That'll make it easy to track. Physical or stun? I think Hot Sim's physical.
Hot sim's
right?
physical.
Yeah.
and
it's
you
it's the
also-
real damage.
You'll also
Oh my
hear
god.
So you'll hear in your head Midori go, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, just stung a little bit. I'm fine. We just got to get off this bot.
We're gonna get out of this.
I'm linked like mentally to Midori,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
Okay. I gotta let him do his thing, but my god, do I want to fucking fuck up this other bot. I will not get involved.
You gotta let your son learn.
I hate this so much. Well, it's not just that like it's Midori, but also like seeing Jay is like actually physically being hurt, being hot simmed in. There's like a little bit of panic.
Yeah, I'm sure like Jay's sweating a little bit.
Yeah. I'm like, oh no, it's scaring me now, and I want to help, but I'm nervous about
You
it.
see like a gout of flame hit the bot, and then some sweat drips down Jay's head.
It's like, so,
I'm scared for my friends.
so,
It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be
Jason,
good.
here's your next 2 turns. What would you like to do?
All right, I'm gonna use Edge,
Oh,
and
okay.
I want to get the heck off this bot.
Well, get out of its field.
Yeah. So that's you said reaction and intuition.
Yep.
Plus all your extra stuff, right?
Oh, wait, no, it's my turn, so that's pilot.
Oh shit, you right. I'm sorry. That is not
Okay,
a dodge. That
pilot.
is pilot.
Walker.
You are able to just straight up jump out of this motherfucker. In fact, you're so good. You go walking up, you step on the wedge and just kick yourself out of this circle. And you kind of send Mosh Pit off its course a little bit. It's not ready for that. And it comes
Nice.
spinning around to face you, flamethrower out, hammer out. And I would like you to keep that edge thing on
Oh,
and roll
okay.
Thunderstruck for me. Because Midori is spending one of his edges.
Hey, my.
I would like to now
boy.
reveal that Midori has edge.
Nice.
He's becoming a real boy.
What?
There's no way.
Ooh. Does anyone want
There's
to give
no
Midori a
way.
reroll?
We
You
need
know,
a reroll.
This
for Midori.
bot
This
could
is
be
crazy.
sponsored by chat.
This spot could be sponsored by chat.
Could be. Could be.
Would anyone like to
that
sponsor
reroll.
Midori before I finalize this process of what's about to happen?
Can I use
Pixie
oh,
has saved
Pixie.
Midori.
Pixie saved the
you.
day.
Pixie
So,
forever saving
make-
us.
Yeah, make sure that edge is clicked.
That's better. That's
Much
better.
better. Much better. Jesus.
That's much, much better.
Not great, mind you, but still good.
So good.
Better than
It all depends on what graveyard rolls.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ!
What graveyard?
Oh
get?
my god!
Is that a good or a bad? I don't.
Good for you.
Oh, good.
Good.
Yeah,
I love to hear it.
So, you fire the Thunderstruck forward, and it beelines right into the flamethrower. And Graveyard makes an error. In attempting to dodge out of the way, as it were, not only does the Thunderstruck strike its pin location, where it's held to the bot, in its force of trying to dodge, it slams that same limb onto the ground, and its flamethrower breaks off as Mosh Pit rolled a crit glitch.
Jesus Christ.
An evil cackle comes from Morningstar.
Holy shit. Okay. Oh my god.
Grinning maniacally. Oh, yeah. No, this is good.
It no longer has a flamethrower, it only has a hammer. And at this point, all of your ears ring with the buzzer. As the first round's time limit has been reached. You are told to go back to your corners. Graveyard Shift, the best way to put it, is acts like a snowplow and gently moves its flamethrower arm back towards its spot.
it is we are like a pit crew.
You have a
Yes?
few moments. Yes, yeah. You have a few moments to bring the bot back, take a moment, get out of hot sim if you'd like, get your bearings again, things like that. It's only taking 1 box of damage. It's up to you if you want to roll automotive mechanic to try to at least fix the bot. You can't fix yourself, but you can fix the bot.
Yeah, I mean, I have time. Why not? Right?
Hmm.
Once you take a good solid hit, I can. You're okay.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. It's fine.
It's good. Oh, it's not good.
I think
You're still a little, you're actually a little surprised at you've been in your bots all the time, but there's just a vibration to this. This is such a different environment. Being here at this small scale with this yelling, the lights, the people drinking and the announcers, it's a lot. You're not used to this. And it makes your hands slip a little bit. You're just like you stop. You stop because you're like, all right, nope. A, I don't have time to do it again. And B, if I fuck around too much, I will break it.
yeah.
So you don't break anything, you don't make it worse, but you don't make it better. And Midori reaches up with his little thing, he slips it out of the thing
Amazing.
very quietly to give a little high five.
Oh, it's so cute.
Is it? Midori,
And then
we
he-
did. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Midori, we did pretty good. That flamethrower was a bit of a surprise. Did not think to give us fire protection, but I think we handled it pretty good. That was a crack shot.
We got
You
it.
guys-
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Question,
You go.
Softy.
Mhm.
So I have a dot. I have a level, a rank of automotive mechanic. I could have helped, and if any hits I get would have been bonus dice for Jay, right?
Yes.
And it wouldn't technically, if I fuck up because I'm helping, right? Can I try that to give my boy maybe an extra die or something?
I did sort of speed through that, so I didn't really give you a chance to speak up. So I will allow it.
Thank you. That said, I have 1 rank of automotive mechanic. I'll try. Yeah, so yeah. I pass him a wrench. That's how I help.
And regardless, it's the thought that counts, you know?
I tried.
He
dog.
wanted to help. But a motorcycle is very different from a Lynx and Midori combo.
Exactly.
But,
He's just
you
like,
know?
"What the fuck? Oh shit, I'll try. But, ugh."
Yeah. I think I have a question.
Mhm.
You tell me if this is possible. Since I already have this sort of like protective thing on Midori and the Lynx, is there
Yep.
something I can roll to like make it sort of like fire specific protection? You know what I mean?
Okay. You're
or
not
is it like a thing?
you're
of,
not
like,
physical armor.
I see.
You are matrix armor. I cannot allow you to matrix
No, that's
control
fine.
reality.
That's fine. No,
Would
no,
that
no,
be
that's
fun?
Totally fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I was just curious. Yeah, I just send encouraging
Right.
words to the guys.
They're
That's
excited.
Mhm.
Your next round begins.
Kill them. Don't actually kill them. I'm kidding.
The flamethrower has been reattached, though you will notice it is unstable. It's on there, but it is much weaker and it could break at any moment. But they're just trying to push Mosh Pit out there, hope it can try to hold you down. So, Jay, you're first.
My first shot is gonna be at that flamethrower.
Blow it up, brother.
Wait, hold on. That's not supposed to have the leg bonus and Midori help, right? That's just supposed to be the vanilla Thunderstruck.
No, it should have both.
Oh, okay, then that's fine.
Good. You best be fucking kidding me.
Another quick glitch.
Almost.
You did blow a wheel off or something, right?
Almost. Jason, where were you aiming exactly?
The flamethrower.
Flamethrower. You are able to damage it to the point that you watch as it begins leaking gas.
Oh, that could be problematic.
Just a little bit. You have busted the wire from the fuel tank inside the back of the bot. It is Midori's turn. And Midori has an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Bot will run forward. And Midori will stick the second Thunderstruck against the center of the wedge. Please roll Thunderstruck for me.
With the bonuses or just Midori's bonus? No bonus.
With all bonuses, and make sure you have edge on. Midori is spending another edge point on this.
Okay, I'll turn it back on.
Midori is spending his second edge on this. Okay. This is a special occasion. That's the thing. Yeah. You did it. So, as you all are watching, the Thunderstruck gets placed against the wedge's center point, and it goes off. The blast is extreme as it's going against a direct solid surface. The spider bot bounces back, becomes a bit unstable. Jason, I would like you to take 3 physical damage.
Oof. Okay.
It is a rough blast, and it hits you too.
I think I'm now taking 1 to my rolls. -1.
Understandable. Midori, you hear Midori in his head actually yell as some of the shrapnel has entered into his place of existence. Because when the Thunderstruck went off, Midori had registered where the wire went, figured out where the fuel tank was, and fired. All he needed to do was beat the entire soak roll. He beat the entire soak of this motherfucker's hardest armor. I'm not kidding. Mosh pit explodes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Mosh pit explodes. The shrapnel smacks into walls, does the tear apart of you, knocks the spider bot back, and you hear dead silence.
Jesus Christ.
That's Jesus Christ. There is
I'm gonna try to contact Midori.
Midori is alive. He's perfectly fine.
Oh.
He's just winded. He was surprised.
You okay?
There's metal in my leg, but I'm okay. Ah,
Your leg is made of metal. You're okay.
extra metal.
Good for you. Absorbent. Adapt.
At a dramatic moment, do you think you'll be good enough to get out of the cockpit, or do you want to stay in?
I'll get out right now and cheer. And
Well, wait until they announce victory. Then you do it, my boy.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
The whole room is quiet. The announcers finally come back in after registering what has just occurred. And they're screaming like, "Oh my god, the upset! The favorite for the competition! Moshpit has been destroyed by our Dark Horse Bears and Mash. What is happening today? Our winner for this third bout is Beggars and Mash. And Midori asks, now?
Yeah, yeah. And Jason's gonna be throwing his hands up.
You throw your hands up,
Same.
the lid of the thing pops off, and Midori detaches himself. He crawls atop the lid and raises his hands in unison with yours.
My heart. Cheers and clapping from our section.
And this is, they're cheering, they're screaming. Midori's just bathing in
Much
it.
cheers, much clapping.
Yes.
Graveyard Shift is devastated.
Well,
Now,
so sorry.
as the third bout ends, Mojave, you've been quiet for a really long time. What have you been doing this whole thing?
So,
Please tell me
Yeah.
you sit on the Falcon's card. As a bird, full of beans.
I am a spirit. I don't know if I can do that.
I'm pretty sure you can shit, dog.
But gosh. So remember when I said I left Cloudy Shoulder and fluttered away?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Mojave, he was antsy before. Like there's a lot going on, there's a lot in his head, and after like just the whole thing with that Falcone, like I'm gonna pop out for a bit, gonna go back to my body, get some fresh air. I've been cooped up for a couple of days. Walking helps me think.
Wait,
gonna
you,
tell?
Mojave, the man, is getting out of the van, which was the only reason we left your ass alone.
You're walking around the city. That's what you're saying. We can't do shit about it. We don't know.
I know what that
but-
silence means. Go
Okay.
on, Day. I'll pray for you.
I see.
Jesus Christ.
Woo!
Mojave.
So,
Mojave.
I mean, I am gonna, I'm gonna scribble a little note. I'm gonna leave it with my bag. I'm gonna leave it. It's good. I'm just gonna go on a walk.
you're going to write them a note?
Yeah, got that little notepad. I'm
Mhm.
literate now.
I've been
So-
teaching him to read and write. He knows how to write things. Yes.
Yeah. So you write your note, and you hop out of the car, and you're just going to go on a walk, right?
Yeah.
Is there anywhere you're thinking you're going to go, or you're just going to just keep going?
Gosh. I think on the one hand, I want to say it's just a walk. On the other hand, I'm lying to myself. It's these sights, the sounds. It's like gravity,
Mm-hmm. You
Every day I'm in the city is another day. We're closer to getting seen. Everything could go terribly wrong. I just
Yeah. You leave the Stardust. Walk out onto the street and you start walking. And without really noticing it, you follow a familiar path. And you end up outside of a large building. It is very tall, another casino. It is called the Golden Wing. Beautiful building. A weirdly familiar building. The bright yellow windows, gold lights everywhere, a fountain that's just the whole place covered in it. It's super ritzy. A lot of black, a lot of those long black limos out front. And you end up in front of it.
gotta straighten my jacket, push my hair out of my face, and stride on in.
So you head off, stride in. The interior is just as opulent as the outside. It is. There's a weird comfort to this place. It's, the front lobby of any hotel room that's super rich. There's crystal chandeliers and gold linings. There's a large semicircular front desk with a young lady as a receptionist behind it. She kind of looks a little bit bored, like maybe she's been sitting here for a bit. It's kind of one of a slow period or something. She does hear the door and she looks up at you kind of expectantly, waiting for you to walk up or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up, flash a grin. I need a word with Mr. Oscar Falcone.
She stumbles a bit at your statement. She's like, huh? Can I ask who's requesting this? Do you have an
You can tell him-
appointment?
No appointment needed. He's gonna want to hear what I have to say. You can tell him all he wants a word.
She pauses, like she's not fully grasping like this situation's even happening. And then it's like you watch the gears in her head turn. And you watch her right hand just shoot to the underside of the desk. Her left hand shoots to a phone. And she picks it up and starts calling someone. Are you just gonna stand there and wait, or?
Oh yeah, no, this is a social call. Eye contact is perhaps a little too fixed. Smile is unwavering, but no, I'm here. I'm doing it. There's nothing else to be done.
So you stand in the center of the Golden Wing Casino and Hotel's lobby. A slightly afraid receptionist is calling, and you hear the ding of the elevator as 4 very burly suited men come walking towards you. And that is where we're going to end off for today.
Mother bitch. Okay.
Thank you all for
Noam.
playing. Thank you for joining us today. Woo! So I have before I become murdered, I'll just rip the band-aid off real fast. I will be going on a vacation soon, so Run the Flood will be on hiatus for 3 weeks. I hope you all enjoyed this game, and I hope you all enjoyed that cliffhanger. I have been your Cosmic GM Softonomicon, and these have been my beautiful friends and players, and we are going to go in order of... Hopefully our things fit, or hopefully our things work. Before I fucking die. We're gonna go in order of... Fuck it. Most likely... to be about to die. Mojave,
Hi.
who are you? Yeah, there you go. Who are you and how do you...
Hi, I'm Daybreakathon. I make very good decisions.
Still broken. They're still
You
broken.
got 3 weeks to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, those books that Nalskavian's holding up. I wrote them. You can go buy them if you type in the words on the cover and go do that thing. I also am an artist. I did the character art for the characters who have art. My commissions are open if you'd like me to do some art for you as well. I forgot what I was saying mid-sentence, I swear. Who am I? What am I doing? I also stream over on my own channel right here on Twitch, Daybreakathon. I play a lot of video games, stream whatever I want whenever I can. Today I did art very badly, and it was fun. Aside from that, you can find me here now as Mojave for as long as it lasts. And at other times, doing other things, I also may or may not exist. I think that's everything, except my dog is taking a nap, but in spirit, he says hello.
Puppy.
Cute.
Next most likely to die is just because they've taken damage. Jason, who are you and why do you exist?
I was muted. I am Naskavian. I play Jason on Table of Horrors for Run the Flood on Mondays. I play, well, we are getting ready to, I think, start Star Trek this week. So I will be playing a character filling in for Softy in Star
Don't worry
Trek.
about it. I'll be back there in a second.
Yeah, and I don't remember the character's name, but I'll be there. And I'll figure that out. Once I learn my character, I'll let you guys know. And then I have friends who write books, such as our very own Dave Breakathon, who has written Ward Breaker and Windswept. Check it out. I have a friend who writes a book called Bloodlust. Yep, part of the Bloodletting series. And Obelisk, The Long Dream by Solus, part of the Violet Stars. Yeah.
Woo! I'm gonna go with this one for sheer in real life. The stress I am putting her through is probably gonna end her. Morningstar, who are you and why do you exist?
You know, when your friends tell you, hey, let's play TTRPGs together, it will be fun, know that they are lying to you and that their real goal is to hurt your feelings specifically. And do not trust them. Do not trust them with your heart. Don't do it.
I love you.
And I don't want to hear it right now. Count your fucking days, Softy. Count your fucking days.
Heart hands.
What do I fucking do? This TTRPGs. I fucking suffer through TTRPGs. Here on Table of Horrors as Morningstar and other things you will see in the future at some point. I am also a part of Lanyap Gaming, and we're doing stuff. We're gonna start filming stuff soon. It's been a crazy year, but we're doing it finally, and it's gonna be great. And you guys will hopefully love it. So please check it out if you want to catch up on previous seasons of things. Go to the YouTube channel, Lanyap Gaming. Don't pick the one with the icon that has LG on it. Some random person made that. Look for the one that has little bat on it. That's us. What else? I do spicy content if you're into that sort of thing. Check it out. It's in my links. I also do like little ASMR reading stuff of books on YouTube. You can find that as the Risa Rave, which is where you can find me all over the internet as well. And that is the end of my spiel.
Please do support our basically sister channel at this point. We
Yeah.
share, at this point, we're sharing a lot of people. So yeah, they're our sister channel. We love them dearly.
Yeah.
Also, just go watch their shit because it's really fucking fun. Go watch our shit.
Yeah.
Next, because he actually took some damage from his magic. Cloudy, who are you and why do you exist?
Hello, everyone. I am Lord Radon, and I play Cloudburst, who exists to try and be a force multiplier, but god damn it if everyone doesn't try and little wiggle out of everything he tries to help with. Except for Jay, he's a good boy. Otherwise, I may or may not occasionally be around to guest star here on other friendos channels throughout the internet. As Lord Rodon, I am there literally everywhere. So hey.
Yes.
And then the man who has taken no damage and did his damnedest this entire time. Anxiety, who are you and why do you exist?
Hello, my name is Slippery Nosferatu. You can follow the link included for mid content over on my own channel. But otherwise, I'm here Mondays for Shadowrun, and I'll be other places, other days for other things. I stream very infrequently. Don't count on much.
But sometimes I'm there, which immediately makes the channel. It's also just fun to watch him, especially when he plays games. Don't listen to him; he's really funny. And last, but clearly, probably should have been first, given that I think my friends are at some point going to end my life. I have been your Cosmic GM, Softonomicon. Yes, I'm sorry I will be leaving. for a little while of you beautiful people. But when I am here, I am the GM for Run the Flood. I have one game that is currently shelved because we're working on it, and another game that is actively. I will drag everyone together. I guess when I get back. God fucking damn it. Which is on my part, I promise. A Monster Hearts 2E game named Return to Silence. It will be recorded. It will be given to you. I promise. It is coming. I have my own channel where I stream. Only been infrequent lately because I've been setting up for my trip, but I normally do artwork. Lately, I've been working on a little comic. Working on it. It'll happen. Pretty good. I'm good. I don't know. I'm tired. I am permanently having brain end and scuff issues. I have a Patreon if you want to support me there. Give me $3 a month. You get coloring book pages every month. Rissa enjoys them. Other people I have enjoy
great.
them. So hey, I'm pretty proud of them, honestly.
They're wonderful.
Other than that, I think that's all mine. Follow us here on Table of Horrors. We love you all for coming here and joining us. My links aren't fucking working, so I can't put that up. But hey, you're already here. Our links are in our About section. We're here. But thank you all for joining us this evening. If I was smart, I would have set up the raid earlier. I'm not smart. Yes, I was right.
Dork Tales is live.
Fuck it. Oopst. Give me... Oopst.
What is their name? Noskaven?
Oh, Dork Tales? They do tabletop stuff.
Sounds adorable.
Dork Tales.
Oh, this looks cute. I like. They're playing Dungeons. They're playing that Dungeons and Dragons game that I do and have like.
Oh yes.
So fuck it, yeah. I'm taking fucking options. So we're gonna go right on Dork Tales. I actually like that name. On a sec, I have nothing else to say. I like that name. They're playing D&D. Fuck yeah. What else? What more do we need?
Woo.
We'll get copyrighted. But we cannot leave until, and I'm fairly certain I gave this line to them last time, but I feel like I gotta do it again just because. Mojave has the last line.
I'm sorry, Scales. Some things you just gotta do.